A lot of people have relocated to the UK and they are currently stranded. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you on how you can survive in the UK as a new migrant. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you in my beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK, UK immigration updates, live in the UK, everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. So guys, before we dive right into today's video, please do give this video a thumbs up. Also share with your friends and loved ones. It may help somebody. So in today's video, as earlier mentioned, that I will be sharing how you can survive in the UK as a new migrant. So I'm filming this video because I walked into a key organization recently and I met some of my beautiful subscribers. I didn't even know them, but immediately I got into the office, they were like, oh, Fajira. So this is a shout out to Michael, Yemisi, and Chika. Thank you very much for asking me to film this video. So guys, like I said, a lot of people have moved to the UK this year and they are currently struggling. Like a lot have, even I think I know of a family that came in December till now, they are still struggling with accommodation. So when I went to the care organization, that I met my beautiful fans and viewers and subscribers that were like, Fajira, you need to film this video because everybody is struggling. I was like, okay, I remember some families that I've been in touch with and they are still struggling till now, which is why I'm filming this video, so you can learn from it and know what exactly to do. Now, moving to the UK, yes, everybody is excited. I've got a job in the UK. I'm moving to the UK. But guys, it's not just about getting a job in the UK and you're moving to the UK. UK comes with so many challenges. Like I was telling this my beautiful subscribers in that key organization I went to, I didn't even know them. They said they've been watching my videos right from their countries until they arrived in the UK, and they are still watching my videos. I actually spoke a lot about this topic with them because they were the ones that asked me this question, that how can one survive in the UK? And I said, okay. I started telling them, like, at the same time, I know it's not just only them going through these challenges, which is why I'm putting out this content for everybody to benefit from it. Now, like I said, you're moving to the UK, you're really excited that I've got a job in the UK, I'm relocating, everything is gonna be sweet, everything is gonna be rosy. Guys, it's not like that. I can even remember 12 years ago when I came to this country, I actually felt that everything was just going to be so sweet, everything is leveled, everything is organized. Apart from the fact that the country we are living in is an organized country, there are so many challenges that comes with you moving to the UK for the first time. I'm using UK as a case study, but not just only UK. If you're moving abroad, there are so many challenges. Even if it's in America, Australia, Canada, there are so many challenges that comes with it. First thing I would advise you to do as a new migrant in the UK or any part of the world is to think of accommodation, because like we all know, especially if you're coming with your family, you have children, you can't keep them on the street, right? So think of accommodation to stay. Now, I would advise you about the accommodation. If you're looking for accommodation, ensure that you look at the band of the property. This is something I never knew about until I worked with council tax. That was when I knew that when you're sorting out for a property, you need to look at the band of the property. I will see if I can find the link on how to check the band of the property and put in the description box for you. This is because if you're living in a higher band, let's say if you're the band of the property you're living in is band C, band D, band E, F, and so on, your council tax will be very high. But if you're living in a property that is on band A, band B, the council tax is not as high as those ones, which is why I'm advising you that if you're new to the UK, please, before you pay to any agent for a house, find out the band of that property, because when the agents are advertising this house to you, they don't tell you about the council tax, they just tell you the range. So always make sure that you find out the band of the property, so that will enable you know how much. When you find out the band, check on the Gov website, you will see how much the council tax for that band of that property is before you pay for any house. I've seen a lot of people that moved to the UK recently and they went to pay for a property that is a band E property. So you can imagine, for instance, if you're meant to pay like £100 a month as a council tax for a property that is on band A, then for band E, you should be paying about £500 a month, or maybe let's say £450 a month. So now you've moved to the UK, you're living in a very beautiful house, band E property, and you're paying just your council tax. You've not talked about your electricity bill, your gas bill, water bill, and all of that. Please, if you're new to this country, find out the band of the property before you rent the property. Now, another thing you have to think of as well is not only just about renting a property, you need to think about the location of these properties. Houses that are closer to city center are always very expensive, but at the same time, you should look at the location of this property. It should be close to where you're working. So even if you're going to work, you don't have to pay for bus pass. With this, you can survive in the UK. If you trek to work, let's say if it is a 15 or 20 minutes walk to and fro on daily basis, and you're not paying for a bus pass or monthly pass, that will enable you to save some money. So think about the accommodation at the same time, the band of the accommodation, then at the same time think about the location of the property, that the property should be close to where you're working. If the organization you're working for is in a city center and you find accommodation close to city center, you'll be paying more. So I would advise on that note, look out for accommodation that is not so close to city center. Then you can buy a monthly bus pass to be using to work on monthly basis. The second way to survive in the UK as a new migrant is when you're moving to the UK, please come with food. Food stuff is very important, especially if you're from an African country. I would use Nigeria as an example. If you're from Nigeria and you're moving to the UK, make sure you buy enough food stuff. One, the Nigeria foodstuffs in UK are very expensive. Two, you're moving to a new country and you're not sure of when you're going to start earning. So the food stuff you will come with will keep you till maybe when you start working, if you know how to manage. So I would advise that when you're coming, you should come with enough food stuff so that you will stay away from shopping. Because another thing that will put so much pressure on you is when you don't come with food stuff and you're also hungry and you're busy shopping, by the end of the day, you find out that all the money you're working is going into shopping. So please, if you're relocating to the UK from any part of the world, I would advise that any food you have been eating in that country, please come with enough. So while you're waiting to sort yourself, at least you have food to eat. You stay away from shopping. The third tips to survive in the UK as a new migrant is try your best to shop first in a charity shop. There are so many charity shops in this country, like a lot. And some of these charity shops, when you go, you will see some brand new clothes in a charity shop. Don't look down on those charity shops. I know a lot of people say, why will I go to charity shop to shop? Guys, there are some designers clothes that you will find in charity shops. Let's say the clothes are like £50 in any other shop. If you go to a charity shop, you can buy it for £5. You can see some used clothes, but still very new, you can buy from charity shop. Try to buy even your jacket. Go to charity shop, you will see jacket of £5, £10, £15 compared to the one you buy Topshop, Next, and so on. Start with charity shop. For yourself, if you're coming alone, for your children, if you're coming with them, all you need to do is just buy, put them in the washing machine, wash them and dry them, and that's it. You use it for that time. Remember, you're always wearing your jacket and nobody is actually seeing the inner cloth you're wearing, because it's either you're wearing your uniform to work or you're always in your jacket. So please start with charity shop. Don't say you want to start forming big girl, big boy, you start going to Next, Topshop, and all of that. Please, the way to survive in this UK is starting with charity shop. Then later on, you can upgrade to Primark. Primark is a very good shop that they've got lots of things for both adults and children. In fact, there was a jacket I actually got from Primark some years ago when I first came to this country. I used that jacket for a long time and I still gave it out to somebody who is even still using till now. So to some people, they say Primark's things don't last. I've got a jacket from Primark that is been in use for the past 10 years. When the person wears it, like, I still admire it. But I got that from Primark. I think then it was £35 or so. But now, I won't advise you to go to Primark to go and get your first jacket. Go to charity shops. You may see a Zara jacket in a charity shop. Please pick it up and use it. While you're trying to stabilize, Then you can later upgrade. While you're trying to, everything is trying to fall in place, you just keep upgrading to where you want to start shopping. But remember, like I said, there are so many new things in charity shops. So if you're moving to the UK and you're thinking of how to survive, even if it's the first 6 months to 1 year, please try and go to charity shops to buy your things for yourself and for your family. Next tip to survive in the UK as a new migrant is, I would advise, look for a good community and be part of that community. The community could be anywhere where you live. Try and be part of the community. Now, I just want you to be aware that any community you live have got a community center. So try to go to the community center to find out what is happening. There are some community centers that they even do food bank. So even if you don't have food in your house, you can actually go there and they've got food to give to you. So try and find a good community. Don't just live in a community that you try not to talk to anybody, you're not speaking to anybody. I'm not saying you should go and be knocking on people's door to speak to people, because UK is not like that. You can't just go to somebody's house without telling the person that you're coming. But try and be part of any community you're living in. Now, once you move to that particular area, ask question, where is the community center? And once you're aware of the community center, go there to find out the things available for you and your family. Like I said, there are some community centers that they even offer free training for so many things. If you want to learn skills, if you want to learn, like, you can literally do them for free. And there are some community centers, and when you go, you can get some free food, free clothes, free everything. So don't just come in and stay in the house. I don't like going out. I don't know where to go to. Speak to people. Look for a good community and be part of it. Because if you're not part of the community, nobody is going to know you. So being part of a community, like I said, not to go knock on people's door. Just find out where the community center is. Ask questions. Go there. Introduce yourself and see what is available for you. That way, you will survive as a new migrant in the UK. So put it on Google, search for food banks around your community, around where you live. With food banks, they usually give food on weekly basis. So what I would say, once you're able to find any food bank near you, go and find out the days you can go to collect food. For those that don't know what food bank is a charity organization that is set up for people that are in need, people that don't have food. So there's a specific day. I remember in my previous church, I used to work in that food bank department. I think it used to be every Thursday. People come in to get food for free. And there are some days that we have cakes, like full cakes, birthday cakes, that some families, maybe they will have somebody that is celebrating their birthday. Once they come, they give them that cake, and that's it. And they have a lot of food that you can go home with. So if you have just moved to the UK and you're struggling to survive, look out for food banks around you. Go and collect the food. Don't be ashamed of anything, because the more you say, oh, I can't go and stand on the queue, I don't want to go for this food, you will be hungry. And if you have come with children as well, they will be hungry. I will still give more updates on this topic so that it will enable you settle in quickly and easily as a new migrant in the UK. So guys, we've actually come to the end of this video, and I hope you find this video helpful. Please do like and share with your friends and loved ones. This may help somebody. So until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.